Well, hi, everybody. It's your stay-at-home grandmama, and I'm making Sunday supper, so I just figured I'd come on and let y'all cook with me. See what y'all are doing. I am doing fine. I am just here. I had was gonna go out to my garden, but I actually started cleaning my room. So I'm making pasta salad and I'm making baked chicken. And these are chicken breasts. I don't really particularly like chicken breast, but they were in there, and so I use everything. So I'm putting on some olive oil to make it just a little bit more tender, and I'll mix that up. So how's everybody doing? What's happening? Hope everybody's having a great Sunday. I know I am. I got a lot of work done. You know what I mean? And that's always good. I'm going to get the pan and actually pour some more on here. I'm gonna wash my hands though. Be right back. Stay right there. Pasta salad. I boiled all the pasta, so that's good. So I'm going to take this out. I'm going to put it on both sides. Put the oil on both sides. These are some big pieces too. And I'm going to season them. Put this oil in here. Need new knees. Anybody loaning? Should probably cut these in half, but I'll cut them after I take them out the oven. So I'm going to put some garlic salt. Okay. Hey, Ray of Sunshine, how you doing? What's up? Happy Sunday. Some onion powder. Okay, and I'm going to put some Goya adobo. This is an all-purpose seasoning. Then I'm going to put some oregano. Oh, yeah, the great grandma, yeah. My granddaughter made it for me. So I'm going to put some oregano on there because we're having pasta salad, so might as well, oregano it up a little bit. And I think I'm gonna put a little bit of this rubbing spice in. This is Butchery Sky, and I don't know where I got this from. I know I got it to review, but I don't remember. I know it was sometime a few months ago. So I'll rub that all in. Then I'm gonna put this in. Put a little bit of water in here and place this in the oven. Okay. Just put a little bit of water in and place it in the oven. I'll be right back. The pasta's already cooked, so we can make the salad. Got the pasta. Clean this bowl out. Okay. So this bowl is cleaned out. Empty this pasta. Thinking. Okay. So now I'm going to get a chopping board. I think I'll get a small one. I'm going to start chopping up some little vegetables. Hey, Adeline, how you doing? Just making some Sunday dinner. Okay, so let's do this. So Ray, and out of mine too. I grew some peppers, these green peppers right here, and I actually took the inside of this that has all little seeds in it and planted that one, and now that one's growing. And of course, I don't have a nut, so I got to get up again. Excuse me. So those are also growing, so that's good. So in fact, I'll catch them. And I should grow some more. Yeah. So if you're interested in, of course, I tried it with a tomato. Okay, the top part of the tomato that has all the seeds in it, that did not go over well at all. But hey, you try, and sometimes you fail. Yeah, with the more peppers. My daughter and I were talking about it, and put this down just a little bit so you can see what I'm cutting. Okay, so I'm going to. Now I saw somebody do it. Do the tomato, but I tried to do it, but it just didn't come out like that. So I'm like a YouTube like fan, and I watch YouTube all the time. Well, I haven't watched YouTube as much, but I will get caught up now. I visit everybody's channel, and everybody's been very patient with me. But I thought that was cool because when I watched it, I'm like, oh, come on. But I did it, and it actually grew, and it's growing. So we'll see. I have to transfer some into some bigger pots. But I went on Amazon today because I had to get some things in. They had to pay me back some money because they didn't have it, or they didn't send it. So I got myself some of those. He was going to build the bin, those little grow bins, those little tall ones, and so I can put it down on the thing, so down in the landing in the yard, so I can stand and actually put them, because the pots are okay and that's fine, but it's not. I think it's going to be a good season for growing, for me anyway, and I want to have as much as I can, for the yard. So, having said that, I'm going to do that, just that. I'm going to. Trying to get back into like really the things I like to do, gardening, and I like, like knitting. I don't do much crocheting, but I will start to learn how to crochet. No, this is a whole pack of seeds right here. It's all packed in. When you open up the green pepper or the red pepper stuff, you'll see it all at the top. So it's right there. And What I'm trying to do is learn how to, get seeds without having to buy all of them. Although somebody actually said that they're going to send me, they saw me on YouTube and said that they were going to send me some free seeds. So they should be leaving. And then she went on Facebook and told me that they were leaving next week. So, but some things you can't. I mean, it's almost hard to. I can't imagine where the seeds come from, but I mean, they come from somewhere. But now onions, you have. I guess you have to have seeds. I don't know where the seeds actually come from. I thought that when you cut the top part of the onion, the hairy. I'll show you when I get ready to cut the onion. I thought that when you cut the hairy part, I'm putting a jalapeno in. The hairy part of the onion, that you could get the seeds from there, but I have not seen anybody grow them. So, but I'll look and see. I know the potato, you just get a cup. Hey, Carol, you get a couple of potatoes that grow with the eyes, and like the not only that, the oh my God, I forgot what the garlic. You can get a piece of garlic and you can grow that, so that you don't have to buy any of the garlic or anything like that. The ginger, some different things you can root with the root of the ginger that you already have. There are some things. Well, I know that there has to be somewhere for you to have to grow them, because I mean they all started from something. So, Carol, okay, so you made me want some meatballs. You know that, right, Carol? And if I hadn't taken the chicken out, that's what I would have been doing, making me some meatballs. Oh, right. She made some meatballs, okay, and some spaghetti sauce, and you could smell it. All she did was send a picture, but you could smell it. I wanted some. They look so good. So, um, any of you ladies into canning? I know you would. I know you would, but I'm just saying, they look so good. Any of you ladies into canning? Because I'm going to start canning sometime, I think in July. I'm also going to have, if everything goes well and everything, I'm also going to have, you know how everybody else does Christmas in July? Well, I'm going to do Christmas in July and August, because I'm like, the years, I would, oh, this is, hi, Jonaside, how you doing? Jonaside, are you at work? Yeah, you're always at work. This is the hairy side of the onion. And if you cut this, and you stick this part in the water, right? It gets, it spreads feet. But I don't think it, at least I haven't seen where it actually grows any more onions. But I'm gonna look again, because if that's the way you can grow an onion, then that's good, because then you don't have to get the seeds. And this is what I was saying. I don't know, I don't see how, but I'm sure that there has to be a way. So we're gonna find this out together. Because as soon as I find out, I'm telling everybody. Because there's no seeds in the onion like there are, you know. I'll show you how you can regrow. If you haven't seen it, when I get finished with the pasta salad, I will show you how you can regrow lettuce because I'm regrowing it. That was easy. This is saving to dye, to make dye. So I'm gonna actually cut this in half. This will be easier for me. Well, I'll see. Let me lift this up because I can't see you. Yup, meatball sandwiches. Okay, but yeah, and I mean, she just almost changed my whole dinner thing. But like I said, I took the chicken out. But that don't mean tomorrow I might make some meatballs. I could think of a lot of things you can do with meatballs. I was watching Guy Fieri earlier, and he had a hot seasonings, where they were cooking with making hot food, and it was a rerun, but I hadn't seen this one before. But they were using harissa and all that other kind of stuff, ghost peppers, things that I actually like. But a couple of the chefs that were judges, they were, you want me to tell them? Oh, they were gasping for air. And then the thing is, okay, they were grinding the peppers up and stuff like that, and they had their faces all covered and everything like that because they were choking. I know they were. Okay, so I've got to wash the celery off, but I'm also going to cut this celery so that I can grow more celery, and I'll show you how that's done. Chicken breast. Not a fan of them, but I covered them with olive oil and then put different seasonings on them. So I did that. I'm gonna wash this off. Let me cut this off first. And then when I get finished, I'll show you everything, the things that you can use. I should have washed this off when I came there, but I forgot about it. I left it on the table. Okay. So now this has got onions and peppers and jalapeno, and now it's got some celery. Well, we'll have some celery when I cut it up. The only thing I don't like about celery is the fact that it's so hairy, so to speak. But it has a good crunch to it, though. Yeah, I hate the strings on celery too. Probably so, a ray of sunshine, but this is like a pasta salad, so you know what I mean. I just didn't feel like doing it. Yeah, but by the time I think about the peeler, I'm halfway through. Yeah, it probably will. It probably will. There's a Martian in my kitchen. Are you friendly?
That's better.
Are you a friendly Martian?
No.
You want to come over and let everybody see your Martian head?
No.
Okay.
You can see this though.
Hmm.
They can see this stuff. This is all they can see.
That's all you can see?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is hers.
Who?
My mom.
Oh. Where'd she get that from?
Mommy, where'd you get it from? Mom.
I thought maybe they might have given it to you when you finished school. I don't know. Yeah, put it in the crock pot, all right?
The strap.
That would be like wonderful.
All you need is the socks.
Yo, no.
So I got tomatoes, and I got these little tomatoes, and that's going in there. And I think I'm going to put 3. I don't know yet. I think I'll put 3. So I had cut the tomato off here. Now this one doesn't have seeds in it like the bigger ones do, but I figured, okay, but that didn't work. But hey, everything doesn't work. But you try it, and yeah, that's what I do. I stick that roast in season that roast, put some mushrooms or something in the roast, and put that in a crock pot. That crock pot, I haven't used it in a couple of weeks, but I mean, I haven't used it for about a month, maybe a month and a half. I will start using it though. And Ray had asked me to make homemade refried beans from scratch. So I'll look up a recipe for that. I might do that next week. No, you won't forget it. Just stick it in the crock pot. Your family won't let you forget it because they'll like the smell. You know what I mean? And it makes it easier on you, especially when I first got my first crock pot. I'm thinking, I'm cheating because you know I cook for my family and stuff like that, and I like cooking for my family. But once I got used to it, week, especially because I was out so much, teachers meetings, things like that. Um, and like I said, at first, like I said, I felt kind of guilty, but I didn't feel guilty after that because they got their food and they were happy. And I was happy too. More tomatoes going in. Now I'm not gonna put any dressing in it. I'll let them dress it with what they want. Yeah, but I in the wintertime, I use that. Well, you know that because you've been on here when I've been cooking with it. In the wintertime, I use that crock pot up. Okay, I'm going to put this in the sink and then I'm going to season it. Then I'm going to show you what to do with the, I'm actually going to wipe this off because I'm going to show you what to do with the celery. Okay. I just wanted to kind of dry this off. Put this here for a minute. I'm going to put these in the refrigerator. These are tomatoes. Okay. So I'm gonna put. Yeah, really. I mean, but you know what I mean. I'm putting some oregano in, and I'm putting a little bit of garlic salt. Put some onion salt. And put a little adobo in. I put adobo in everything. Okay, so I am going to, because I forgot, I'm going to get a spoon. And I'm going to put these seasonings up. And that way it'll give me a little bit more room to do other things. Yeah, birds all in my yard. Let's look at the birds. Okay, so in the pasta salad, you can put a lot of things. But I just put what I'm, you know. I put the peppers in and the onions and the celery and some jalapenos. Just a little small jalapeno. I'm gonna put some salt and pepper. And I'm gonna put it in the refrigerator. I have to figure out what I want to do. Do I want to make some pasta? You know, I don't know. Because they may want mayonnaise. I don't know. I might make a dressing. I have my phone down here. I'm gonna take a piece of my pasta. It's still warm too. That actually tastes good without the seasoning. I mean, without the dressing. But I know my husband, he likes dressing. So I don't know. I'm gonna put this in the refrigerator. Okay. I'm just trying to think, but I don't have my phone with me, so I can't look up all the little dressings and stuff that I have in there. Unless you want to look up what, I'm gonna put this in the refrigerator. I'll be right back because I'm gonna show you what to do with the celery. Okay, so this has, right here, there's a little bit of water in it. So I told you about the adventure with my phone, right? Vinegar and mayonnaise? Vinegar is in mayonnaise. Mayonnaise is, and vinegar is in mayonnaise, actually. I'll think of something. This is the celery. If you haven't done it, I'll show you how to do it. If you have done it, trust me when I tell you, okay? You're going to cut this part off here, the end part. Okay. Then we're going to put this back in the bag. This will be fine as we go through celery. Put this in the refrigerator in a minute. Okay. So I'm going to lift this, put this in the water. That's a little bit too much water. I'm going to pour this off. And then this will grow, and I'll show it to you in a few days. I'm going to pour just a little bit of water off of it. Then I'm going to show you the lettuce that I have growing. Put this in the window, and I'll be right back, and I'll bring my lettuce with me. Now this is the start of my lettuce right here. And I have to change the water in it anyway, so. And I just put a little bit of water in. And I'll probably transfer it. I grow it inside all year round, but I'll probably transfer some of them outside. And as you can see, this has, so it shows you that it's growing. Okay, and you just peel off the dead ones, the dead parts of it. It has this little, so I'll put that back down in the water. And this one has to be changed, and I'll show you what this is. So now this is the cabbage right here. Just have to change the water. I have to change the water every other day. And this is what's growing out here. This right here, these right here, this right here, and then down in the bottom there, it's growing. It's sprouting. So I'm gonna put these back, and then I'm gonna show you what else, one other thing I'm growing. It's getting there. Okay, so here's the other head of lettuce that I cut off. I gotta empty the water in there. Well, that just started growing because I just put that in there. But now here's the scallions. And these have little roots on them. I'll empty the water here, but these have the little roots on them. And these are the scallions. Okay, and they'll grow up real big in a couple of days. So I don't know whether I'll probably leave the scallions, and I might take some of the lettuce. Well, I only got two of them, two of the heads of lettuce. No, I'll put the cabbage in the ground. As soon as it has some more roots on it. Okay, first of all, don't say that. Don't say that you're terrible at keeping plants alive, because plants are like living things. They are living things. So what you're going to do, and I hear people say that all the time, and it just completely kills the vibe, okay? Because believe it or not, okay, and I'm sure you do, okay, everything breathes. So that's like saying if I had a kid, I couldn't keep it alive. Of course you can, okay? You're not terrible at growing things, okay? You just have to cultivate certain things. Start with things like what I did. Cut off your celery, cut off your lettuce, at the stalk, and then grow some roots. Just change the water every day, okay? And yes, they hear you, okay? And they say, "Well, she don't want me to live. I ain't living." Now I don't know what they say, but I'm just saying, and then start from there, and then see what happens. All right, because just sitting here over the last few months, everything that's happened to me, and I've been taking like the dried beans and things like that, and actually rooting them and watching them root and then putting them in the ground. And from that has come some great things. And I'm actually sitting here and I'm looking at my popcorn and I'm saying to myself, okay, so I wonder if that's seeds. Well, the only way I'm going to find out is if I put it in some water and see what happens. Okay. Um, I have some lemon seeds of which I'm going to actually plant with you. Yeah, probably one day this week, and we'll see what happens because that's what they're telling me. Well, that's what they're saying on YouTube is the. Well, it should be by the window. It should be by the window. And yeah, I keep them in cups. And like the scallions, I have never replanted them, but that's the lettuce and things I replant. Now, um, what I found out that I didn't know is that there were yesterday, there were there's lettuce you can grow in the wintertime. Okay, an avocado tree. Okay, I actually grew an avocado and then it died. But that's what I want to do. I want to do an avocado tree. I want to do a lemon tree inside the house because I go through lemons like Grandin Richmond. And if anybody like can tell me where that saying came from, you never know. But I would like to grow an avocado tree. I have a fig tree of which I'm going to put outside. Um, it is outside, but I mean, I'm going to put it in the ground outside because it's going to grow into a tree. Because my girlfriend Kathy, she had one when she was living here. Now she's in Maine, and she's doing it. She's got a little farm and stuff like that. She's loving it. So you know, but what I want to do, I want to get some chickens, and yeah, I got a fig tree. I broke down when I went to Home Depot and they had it on sale, and I just bought one home. I'm like, okay, I'm buying it. And it was a little fig tree, and now it's a big fig tree. Well, it's not a big tree, but it's a, it's big. It grew. So try it. Just get some cuttings. Get the other thing is you can grow carrot tops, which actually make a good salad, but you can't grow a carrot from. I don't understand that one either, but you can't. So they say, but I'll still further investigate that. Nobody but me and my granddaughter really eats carrots. Nobody. Well, yeah, my daughter does, but she has her own garden going. So, but I would try to do everything I could to try to, just make sure you change the water, sing to them. Um, Shoot, I mean, come on, Carol, you just cooked the best spaghetti ever, okay? And meatballs and stuff like that. I mean, they'll smell that and like it. Yeah, I have lemon seeds. Um, I watched a lot of YouTube, and they told me what to dry the lemon seeds. So I just did. Hey, Charles, how are you? So because I'm drying the lemon seeds, in a couple of days, I'm going to put them in my pot and see what happens. You know what I mean? But yeah, I go through so many avocados. You're right, and then I use the avocado seeds for dye. So you know that avocados are green, right? And the root of it, the round thing is brown. Guess what color they make? Anybody guessing? Purple. You learn a lot. So anyway, I'm going to finish dinner. I'm going to well, I had some naan bread in there. Red, purple, yeah, something like that. Um, I got some naan bread in there. I'm going to warm up when dinner's ready. But I'm going to get off and do a couple of things. And how are you, Charles? I'm going to warm up a couple of things. I mean, warm up a couple of things, do a couple of things, and clean up and everything. And by the time I get finished doing what I got to do, hopefully then I'll be ready. It's either purple or red. Yeah, it is, isn't it? Because I thought it would be green. But I'm learning to use natural dyes and stuff like that because, believe it or not, I fair to middling. I understand that. So am I. I'm going to start going up on my art room again, probably sometime next week, and start doing art. I hadn't really done a whole bunch of stuff, you know. I did a couple of shadow boxes with Joey's stuff in it, but I'm really going to get back into my DIYs. So have a nice rest of your night. I love you all. Take care. I'll probably take a picture and then put the picture of the dinner on. Okay. I love you all. Take care. God bless. Thanks for cooking with me. It could be red. It's either red or purple, but it's a completely different color than the avocado of itself. So I love you all. Take care. God bless. Bye-bye. See you in the next video. Stay safe and hold your families close. Good night. Good night, Mr. Williamson.